Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be doing an energy update and intuitive reading for the Divine Feminine Collective. As always, keep in mind that these messages are all quantum messages, meaning that they are meant to transcend time and space and meet you exactly when you're ready. So whether you're watching it today, tomorrow, or even years from now, these messages remain unchanged. I also want to note that while you will hear words and physical messages throughout this video today, it's really the energetic response moving through you that will decipher the messages. These are high-level messages, and they're meant to be felt and translated by your intuition. So let's go ahead and start today's reading. I'm actually picking up on some heaviness within the collective at this time. And this is kind of surprising given the rush of energy lately has been extremely positive and uplifting, but there's just this undercurrent of frustration that I'm feeling. There's a desire to push and force and make things happen in some area of your life, yet you're really feeling stuck and unsupported in this endeavor. I'm getting this visual of someone with burnout, and I think as a divine feminine who spends so much time perfecting their energy and really attuning to higher frequencies, what I'm getting is that this is not the norm for you, and this might be extremely uncomfortable at this time. But yet, there's still just this overwhelming desire to break free from old patterns and to step into something new, even though the path forward might feel blocked or unclear for you. A lot of you might even be feeling like you're being tested, like the universe is asking for more than you have to give. I'm getting a deep questioning within the collective right now, asking am I good enough? Am I doing enough? Why isn't this working for me? And know that these doubts are normal, but what I'm really hearing your guides say at this time is these doubts are also illusions. So what's happening beneath the surface is that you're shedding the last layers of old conditioning. That frustration you feel is your soul recognizing that the life you've been living, the beliefs, the habits, the roles you've been playing, all of these are too small for who you're becoming. I'm sensing that you're outgrowing it all, and know that this processing is extremely uncomfortable, but it's also extremely necessary for your soul's growth. And, I'm also getting that many of you understand what's happening on both a physical and spiritual level. If you're listening to this, you are extremely intuitive and you are a very high-level soul. And yet, even if you understand what's happening on a quantum level, it's important to remember that even with this knowing that your feelings are valid and okay, it's important to honor the experience that you're having this week and kind of hold yourself gently as you move through these energies. I'm also getting two messages coming in quite strongly regarding this collective frustration. And the first is that no matter how much you may feel tempted to walk away from what you're building, you can't. And deep down, I know that you already sense this as well. There's just something within you that keeps pulling you back, almost like a magnetic force or a tether. And that's because this isn't just any path. This is the one you are meant to walk. I'm hearing that it's woven into your soul's blueprint. And that's why it feels impossible to let go, because you aren't meant to let go. You were really born to see this through. The second message, is the frustration that you're feeling. Know that it's not an obstacle. It's actually your internal guidance system. And right now, that compass is speaking loudly. So in the physical, it might seem like you're hitting dead ends no matter what you do. You may just feel that things aren't moving. But on an energetic level, I see something entirely different. I see a rapid acceleration, a recalibration, a timeline shift happening in real time. And so many people go through life on autopilot, but you are someone who has done the work. You have learned how to attune to your vibration and how to listen to your inner compass. So this feeling of stuckness, it isn't a punishment. It's really a redirection. It's your soul saying we need to shift and realign. And whether you realize it or not, you have been shifting. You have been really moving through this at quantum speeds. You've been adjusting and releasing and aligning with something far greater before you even fully understood it. So even if it doesn't look like progress in the 3D, trust that you're not falling behind, because what you're doing is I see you leaping forward. Every no you've encountered is carving space for a greater yes, and every blocked path is rerouting you towards something more aligned. So I encourage you to really trust that and lean into that. Now, let's go ahead and take a moment to switch gears and talk about a masculine energy that you're connecting with. What I'm getting is that this energy is incredibly stable and supportive and steady, and yet I'm picking up on a bit of a disconnect for some of you. Yeah, this lack of feeling supported is really continuing to come through here as well. And even though I am seeing that this masculine is supporting you, there's a sense that you don't really feel supported in the physical realm. And for some, it's creating an additional layer of frustration, or for some, even some resentment I'm seeing towards this masculine. But what I'm also hearing is that these feelings of blame or frustration, as real as they may feel, they're also illusions. This masculine is showing up for you in ways you may not fully realize yet. In fact, I'm seeing that this masculine has actually been working alongside you energetically in the fifth dimension, and for many of you, this masculine has been working with you in the physical as well. So what I'm putting together is that the frustration you're feeling isn't really about this other person. It's reflecting your own internal process and the part of you that longs for deeper support and stability, not just from others, but from yourself. This masculine, it's mirroring that longing back to you, not to hurt or frustrate you, but to show you what still needs healing and integration within yourself. And I'm actually picking up on a feminine kind of saying, "Save me," almost like you feel like you're drowning at this time and you want this masculine to step in and rescue you. But what I'm getting is that by doing so, this masculine would actually be doing you a disservice. And that on a soul level, you both know this and agree to this. And this masculine is positioning themselves to really give you the space to step fully into your power. This desire to be saved, these are remnants of an outdated paradigm. This masculine presence is not here to rescue you, but rather to hold space for your expansion. Wow, so before we close out today's reading, let's see if there are any final messages coming through from the masculine energy. Yes, and I'm hearing so clearly, I got you. I love that. This message is filled with such reassurance and unwavering support. And yeah, I'm hearing I've got you in ways you might not fully see yet. And I'm really seeing that this masculine is preparing themselves to show up for you in every way possible. This masculine's ready, or very close to being ready, to give you everything you've dreamed of. And that's a wide variety. That's the spiritual connection, the emotional safety, financial security, and also that physical presence. But here's the thing. I'm also sensing that if you knew this right now, you might hold back or limit yourself. You might stop pushing forward in your own growth, kind of thinking that you've already arrived in a sense. And this masculine energy really wants you to know that their desire is not just to stand beside you, but to match your energy and your effort, and above everything else, your vision. They are working to rise to the level they know you deserve, because this union is about equal partnership, about both of you really stepping into your highest selves and walking this path together. And I'm just hearing the words, "I'm here," which, it's its own beautiful and powerful message in itself. So I'm going to go ahead and close out today's reading. To end, I really just want to remind you that divine timing is always at play, and what may feel like delays or obstacles are actually divine protection and preparation. Your guides are working tirelessly to align you with your highest path, and this connection is a very significant part of that, I'm sensing. So just continue to breathe this week, continue to surrender, ground, and really trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Both you and this masculine are doing the work, and when the time is right, you'll come together in a way that's even more beautiful and fulfilling than you could have imagined. So yeah, so many beautiful messages coming through here today, and thank you so much for joining me and sharing your energy. If this message did resonate, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe for more readings. Sending you all so much love and light, and I will connect with you on the next reading.